Hello everyone, Versa90 here with some more Warhammer goodness. So today we are painting these guys, which are the ones that's got the gun on there basically attached to them. If I do that, basically those guys. Can't remember their names. I do have one partially painted, which is that one. So you get the idea of what colours I'm going to be using. I did drop my yellow on the floor. Not a good idea. Okay, so previous episode... Oh, his shoulder pad fell off. Ha 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 ha. So previous episode we have done this guy. Let me just glue this guy's shoulder pad back together. Kiki. Oi! What you up to, Trouble? You being naughty? Is Kiki being naughty? Yes, I have a very naughty girl right now. I'm trying to duck underneath this bit of wiring. You move everything. Leave that alone. You do not have my base. Key, give. Kiki, give. Hey, give. Thank you. Here's a little monster munch. Little monster munch is a massive misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? You know what I mean. Right, so we'll stick this guy over here and get on with these guys. So yes, they are a slightly different colour. If I grab one of these guys, so you can see him, and you see that one. I had to do a mix to get the actual colour right, well, to actually spray it, because my airbrush decided nope, he didn't want to work. So I had to think outside the box and actually use something else, because it didn't want to work for me. So we'll get over with the Rakeland flesh hide, which is what I normally use all over it. Say all over us, basically all but careful little miss. So she decided to walk into something and scare the living daylights out of herself, which is a Kiki thing. Kiki does that all the time lately. She'll walk into something and then scare herself half to death and then look at me as if it's my fault. It's not my fault you walk into stuff, little miss. No, it's your own fault for not paying attention, too busy looking at something and not watching where you're going, little missy. Yeah. What you up to, Kiki? Are you going to be a naughty girl? Am I going to have to put you in your pen because you've been naughty? Huh? Am I? Let's make sure we've got them all. Yep, we've got them all. So there's one in the shade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this forward a bit, put it down a little, just like that. And I got my hand covered and stuff. Nice. I dropped the gun. Not the best idea. Do that. So yeah, the little missy has a tendency of walking into something, scaring herself half to death, and then looking at me as if, yeah, it's your fault I walked into it. Even though it's her own fault for like looking the opposite direction and walking into it. Yes, she's not very careful, is to say the least. 2. Ooh, I did forget the blue. Did I put it in here? I think I put the blue over here. That would do. Hitting the lamp nail, not a good idea. The poor lamp, what did it ever do to me? Beating up the poor little lamp, you know, so cruel of me. There's 3. There's 1, and the guns. If you're wondering what that noise is, that's the Kiki breathing down the actual bone. If you can hear that weird noise coming from over there, that's actually Kiki breathing into the bone. She's got a frozen bone. She's practically almost emptied, and she has this thing about shoving her mouth into the gap and then going into the gap that's there, making a weird noise, and she thoroughly enjoys it. It's funny to see. There you go. I think I left my coffee over there. Oh well. Get my coffee in a little bit. It's not too bad. Yeah, unfortunately I don't really have much places to put my mic at the moment with everything the way it is. I could stick it there, I guess, but then it'll probably be in the way. Without knocking it over. Would kind of help. Also, what I'll do, I'll grab this bad boy. So do this. So I got my menace saber. What I'll do is I'll just illuminate it a bit. So I got my one lightsaber there, the other one there. If I illuminate this, click on there, and click on there. So that's the menace. I put a quick release right here, so that way I can split it into 2. I've also got I ain't gonna ask why that one there is not wanting to work. I really ain't. Something's up with it. I think I may have killed the battery. That's alright. Let's have a little look at what's up with this. I can easily get the battery charger out. Oh, that's why it's not helping. Yeah, I got the one that came with a rechargeable battery. still doing that. So push that in. Right. Now it should work. It looks like it's a dead battery. Yeah, it looks like dead battery. That's right. I can easily get that charge back up. I'll stick it back on its stand. So yeah, that's one of them. As you can see, it's pretty hefty. I tell you, the owner of this lightsaber was a cheater. He didn't have to press the button and stab him. He would just stab him with these 3 prongs. Anyway, moving on from my lightsabers. That's only 3 if you class the double lightsaber as 2 individuals. Kiki, you cannot have my sabers. No, you cannot. Okay, so the next one will be the flesh, which will be Barbgaunts Glow. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Right, so this is any flesh-like colour. So first of all, weapons. I want to do, where's my other one? So the parts that I want to do in flesh is this bit here, this bit here, down to there, this whole section, I will be back. My little Zoe is crying. So, my little Zoe wanted to go out, so I quickly let her out. She wasn't happy because it was raining, but she went out, went toilet, came back in. Is now snuggling into Osiris, so he's happy. Right, so we want this bit. That bit. We want this bit. And there's a few little muscular bits. Brush has just split. Like that there. There's a Kiki. Little Kiki-nator. See, I have a dog that I can't call what I call everyone else. So I called Snowy, Snow. I called T, Tiny Tim, Tim, or TT. But Kiki, I can't do that with her because her name is Kiki. So basically all I can do is just go Kiki. Although she does have a nickname, which is Kika. Every now and then that slips out. She actually responds to it as well. So, there's that. I'll put the brush split again. Go with that one. Oh, there you go, there's a nice one. Nice pointed one. Let's see how long that stays pointed for. So, let's do this neck. Whilst we're at it, we want to do this bit here, going across here, and across here. She's blowing into that bone again. You really do enjoying that, aren't you, Key? And what I'll do these little tentacles. Don't know what other colours I'll do in yet. not sure how many of you guys watch anime, but I came across just the other day something I had watched in the past, but a new bit to it, a movie to it. So I'm not sure if any of you have watched, called Geass. Now, I only came across it, even though it came out in 2019. I only just found it on the one I watch it on just the other day, just today in fact, called Geass, Lelouch of the Resurrection. It was brilliant. I loved it. Kind of makes me want another series. Whether or not they'll do another series is another story, but it does make you want another series, especially the cliffhanger they left it on. It was pretty sweet. Brilliant ending for the movie. Although some of it had me a bit confused. A bit. Oh, she cracks me up. Yes, you crack me up, Kiki. You crack me up indeed. Thing is, she doesn't even need to try to be funny or cute. She just naturally is. You know, it's just so adorable the way she is. I'd admit it's always adorable. True, she really is as well. She's adorable and she's a beauty. This little one's going to be one hell of a beauty when she becomes an adult dog. You can tell that one now. You've seen what her face is like. It's so beautiful. I'm telling you, she's going to be one hell of a beautiful little girl. Don't get me wrong, she is beautiful now, but you get what I mean. So if I move him, so you can see here what I've done. What I'll do is I'll also do that, so you can see the flesh on it. Of course, these tentacles that's attached to its brain is going to be changed. Doesn't help the fact that the light is actually like behind it. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really change about the lighting, unfortunately, because of where the light is. Guess I could try to move it and see if that works. See if that gets it behind, near it. I'm not sure how far I can move it. Do that. That might help. Really is bright. So if I do that, when it lets me turn it, I just make that the side all bright. See if that works. Because if I hold it, it's too bright for you guys. So if I do that and turn it away a bit, there you go. So what I want to do, before I do any more of these guys, I want to do this guy, so you can see what he's like, and then go from there. So the tissue I had disappeared on me, which is annoying. So I'm going to do the claw now. Well, claws. So it's this foot, this claw here. Oh, would you really call it a hoof? It looks a lot like a hoof. It really does, I tell you. Of course, can't forget the teethies. That's it on there. Comes to this one. You've got the claw on here. Then you've got this claw here. That right there on the tip. That's it for that one. I'm going to do that. Question is, where did I drop it? There it is. I just knocked off from the Space Marine and Tyranid box. Righty, so we'll do the purple and then we will do the brain. Go on, itchy paw. We've got this one here. So once I'm done with this, I'll show you guys. Never find it easy to do this little bit like this. Didn't find it easy on the other guy either. Yeah, as I was saying, if you enjoyed Code Geass, try watching the movie from 2019. I wish I'd seen it sooner. I would have been happy. I still am with the actual way it was. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I love how it ended. For those who've seen it, let me know what you guys thought to it. Because that was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Surprised me how good it was. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to be good or not. Because as you know, when they sometimes do movies to series, they turn out pretty bad. I think I might be running out of this stuff, you know. I know, it was just being complicated. It was just being complicated. Connection, oh yeah, I was doing the inside of here. Righty, the tail bit, like that. This bit. This bit. This bit. I always forget to do these top bits, so I'm going to do them now. No, I can't forget to do them. I'm going to move the light a little so I can actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, Zoe's gone next door and started giving Osiris cuddles. She's happy in there because it means she gets a little bit of a break from Kiki. Because Kiki was a naughty girl and isn't allowed in Osiris's room. So until tomorrow, I think it is. Something like that. A couple of days ago she was naughty. There's no need for it either. She went out to the toilet. Next thing I know, all I've heard is Osiris go, Kiki! Because what she's done is she's decided to go to the toilet in his bedroom. So yeah, that didn't go over so well. I wonder why. Little Kiki being Kiki, couldn't understand what was up. Even though she knows she needs to go out in the garden to go to the toilet. She knows that it's naughty to go indoors. Took a little while, but she's getting used to actually telling us when she needs to go out. Which is awesome, because it's less trouble. And less telling her off. Ish. I say ish. Yeah, there will be some days when I can't do a video. It's just because I'm really busy. Because I am a full-time carer for my grandfather. So I've mostly doing that. I'm not doing this, and it's no way the spare time I've got to myself. I'm either doing this or just sitting down watching some anime just to relax, and you know. So there might be a few days every now and then where there's no video, just like 1 or 2 days, and that's only because I'm just relaxing a bit before I continue painting. So just bear that in mind. So if there isn't any videos for 1 day, you'll know why. If it's late, it's because I've been basically working around the house the entire time, seeing to stuff on my grandfather, like picking up what he made a mess of. Okay, there's a bit of purple. Now it's here. If you can hear TV, I think that's actually coming from downstairs. That's the only problem when you've got a grandfather who's partially deaf. Especially when you know that neighbours have complained that it's the volume's too high, and he ignores you. So you know it's not. It's another story. So once I've done this bit, I'll show you what they both look like prior to dry brushing. I'll do the dry brushing, and then what I'll do is I'll go over with the, what do you call it, yellow after. So I don't get any of the purple and the yellow, as the yellow is a nightmare. Yeah, watched several, God knows how many thousand anime. I started back when I was about 15. Started watching it actually earlier than 15 really. But yeah, I've watched thousands of anime. So if there's any time you want an idea for animes, just ask. If you're into it. Can't promise ones you haven't seen. I'll just give me a genre and I'll put together some of the ones I've watched. See what you guys think. Now I'm going to go over in the red before doing anything else, because the purple needs to dry first. So I will grab this bit like that. So this bit here, I'll be putting red as if it's attached by that, and across here, and dropping it. Always a good idea. See, the problem I have stubby fingers. Blame my father for that one. Some here on the jaw, across here. Some muscle keeping this up. There on the jaw and across here. I think that's all nearly. It's just one little bit to do, and that is on the inside of the there. As you can, don't want that spilling. As you can see, if I do that, you can see the red just in there, around there. Turn him, so you got him like that. I'll bring him a bit closer to here just so you can see some of it. There's something I did forget, which is underneath. Which is here. Right there. Right here. Look at that. Just double checking that. Yep. Right. I'll grab the medium one. I'm going to be using a bit of cardboard. see that. Then all that leaves is to do the eye in the weapon. Just get rid of that bit. See that in a minute. Yes, I dropped the same item again. Probably have to get my phone light on for that one. That one went underneath the desk. There it is. Ooh. So, do that. As you can see the yellow. Stick this bad boy together. There you go. And there he is. So all that's left is the blue brain. I'm going to take this arm back off since I didn't actually put it on. What I'll do now is the final touch, which is this bit of blue here, which is Phantasmal Blue. Let's see what this actually looks like. Oh yes, that's a nice colour. Yeah, I like this blue. So this is actually an air brush paint. So it's a lot more watered down than a normal paint, hence why there's so much on the brush. Means I don't have to worry about it really clogging up as much. And there's the brain. You can see that. If I do that in the light, you should see the brain there. You should be able to hopefully see it where I've dry brushed over parts of it. You see there on the shell, on the carapace even. Shell. Well, I guess it is kind of like a shell, isn't it? So we'll stick this back onto him so you can see him in his glory. And there he is. Okay, that's not actually quite straight. There you go. There you go. Like so. And if I do that, see, it looks a bit blue, but it's not actually blue. It is actually purple. It comes up a bit blue. But yeah, so that's what they will all look like. I've noticed the length of this one, so what I'll do is I'll paint these guys up, and then I'll turn them on that turn thingy me bobbly thing on the next video, so you can see all 5 of them together. Oh, you can see 5 of them together now. Haha. But yeah, what I'll do is on the next video I'll be probably doing these little guys. I'll move him out of the way. So I'll probably be doing those little guys. At the moment, sprayed up, I've only got a handful of them. The big boss guy is partially painted. Partially. Oh yeah, he's downstairs ready to be painted. So yeah. So with that done, I will be calling that a night. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And we shall see you next time. Goodbye for now, guys. Bye.